All right, guys. So I didn't want to do an entire video on this, so I figured I could just go live with it. Last week we bought a dump insert for this truck, and this thing's the coolest thing ever. Opposed to a dump truck, you don't have to get at least in Michigan, you don't have to get a weight plate for it. But yeah, I bought this thing for about the price you can buy a new BR550 steel backpack blower for. Let me show you. The guy told me it didn't work. When we got there, he hooked the battery cables up, and it sort of lifted a little bit, but didn't really. So I was like, all right, so I'll have to invest in a new pump motor for this thing. And really, come to find out, I threw it in here. It needs a little welding. It's got some surface rust, got some rust through a little bit on the corners. I think they left water in it and didn't put the dump up to let the water drain out of it. So just a little bit of patchwork. Paint it black. This thing's gonna be great. But I got it home, put the dump insert in, bolted it down, wired it up with the battery cables, and the battery cables had a bunch of corrosion on them. So I buffed those things out with like a wire brush, put dielectric grease on all the connections, and this thing, it works like a champ. And I've already tested it. I put a bunch of crap in here and dumped it. It works great. It picks up anything you can pretty much put in it, and the capacity of 6,000 pounds, which, you know, for an F-250, this thing is going to be struggling with 6,000 pounds of anything in it. You know, about 1.5 yards maybe of stone, a couple of yards of topsoil. You can probably fit 4 or 5 yards of mulch in here and dump it. But it's just gonna work great because at the end of the day, when we're done, like, you know, doing a little bit of excavation work and we throw all the dirt and topsoil and stuff in the truck, at the end of the day, we really just don't wanna like heave all that stuff off so we can get going in the morning, you know, the next morning. So like 30 seconds, you can just, you know, dump it all out of it. And it's great too, we can do deliveries with it. Our firewood set up in the back, our firewood processor, this works great. The conveyor can go right into the back of it. So yeah, I didn't want to make an entire video out of this, so this is what it is. So guys, have an awesome day, enjoy the weather, and keep crushing it.